Gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Alban, thank you for joining me today.
Of course, brother.
Thank you for hanging out with me. We got lots of people over here in the side chat. Let's welcome everybody. That's Friday, so we know that it's Streaming Matters time for us to do a show, talk about some of the stuff that's happened this week, answer your questions, do the best we can to try to inform you and keep you abreast of the situations and things that are happening that you might be interested in. So normally I go through and take a look at who's in the side chat. We got Soheil over there. He was the first one to jump in the chat. Right?
Hi.
He was only a half hour early, but yeah, great. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, it's at Portugal time, you know?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's better to be late. So, some people are in different sets of time. So you got Steve. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us, bud. Eddie's over here in the side chat. Again, always Eddie's hanging out with us. Stuart, thank you for joining us. Always hanging out with us. Trooper, always watching and helping out and supporting all the channels. Thank you, Troop. Thank you so much. Let's see who else we got. The Beach. Thank you for him putting together the video there. Some of the videos that I had that I used to have to launch them separately, and now he made them all one, as well as adding in the little customized countdown. He added that, so thank you to The Beach. Shrink and Sharon, thank you for joining us. Always checking us out. Degs, thank you for joining us. Brown Walker, who's been watching my videos for a long time. Thank you for watching. Patty D, another one that's been watching me forever and always posting. Thank you for supporting all of our stuff, Patty. Mm-hmm. Jason, thank you for joining us, bud. Jim, what's it? What's it? Elthros? Whoops, how do you say it? Wait, where's that?
Elthros.
Thank you for joining us. 277, if I can talk right. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. It's 5 o'clock here. So 5 o'clock here. So I'm gonna have a beverage. We're going to talk about different streaming issues and things things that may affect your streaming pleasure and things that you find interesting to you. So Tribalize, thanks for joining us, bud. Thank you for joining us. So how are you doing, Alban? How are you doing today? Anything interesting this week for you?
No, nothing interesting for me. Just been watching movies and TV shows, trying to catch up.
No. There's no catching up with him. You're always ahead of everybody.
No, I still have a lot of stuff I need to catch up on. Yeah, okay. I do, because it's like, like this week, like I jumped ahead and had to, watch what one that was that before Blue.
Axis. The movie that we had to watch this week?
No. The TV show.
Oh,
the new one
Loki?
there from Loki, which was great. Anyone, go and definitely watch it. But I had to jump in on that one, but I have a bunch of others that I still haven't even watched yet. So
okay, all right. That's actually on one of our subject matters for today. Just to quickly run through, these are the topics that we're going to talk about today, and you guys can hang tight for any of those topics. And so we're going to talk about the cruise issue, the cruise sports. There were some issues with cruise sports last week, so we're going to talk about that. A new microgen is out. A new add-on is out. We're going to talk about Locast, which I just released a video on that. So we're going to talk about that. Stadia, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Loki, as Alvin just mentioned. We're going to talk about the Olympics. We're going to have the Olympics. You got UFC 263 we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about some perks with AMC, as well as some MMA fighting things going on. So we'll go through some of these different subjects. Those are the subject matter for today. If you have questions, feel free to post them over here. If I don't grab it right then, Albin's there to grab it and throw it in the private chat so that I see it, and then I can still, talk about it, because sometimes I get a little.
And if not, I'll try to remind them.
Yeah, I get a little. So if anybody would like to be on the show, you'd like to come on, talk about anything you want to talk about, it doesn't matter. Hit up Albin if you would, because if you hit Albin up, he'll see it before me. I have to keep. I'm a man. I tend to do better with just one track mind, and don't be trying to ask me to do 4 or 5 different things at one time.
I hear
and
that.
we'll see who else shows up. Cruise sports. Okay, so one of the things we had issues last week, you guys, and I want to say it happened last week when SMR, which is Script Module Resolver, that is resolve URL. So try to say it in enough ways so that everybody understands what I'm talking about. SMR is the module, the plugin that takes you from a scraper website that is scraping for links to takes you to the final destination. It resolves the final link. It's the last leg to get you to the actual content that you're wanting to see. So resolve URL is a very important part in most of your streaming on the keyword side of things. So it's very well needed, and Gajal keeps up with it. He does an awesome job with updates, keeping things active, because just like with scrapers, if you don't keep them maintained, websites change, URLs change, and if they change, it breaks. That particular path breaks. So every step along the way, all the URLs have to be correct, because if one place that the URLs are incorrect, that breaks the chain, and you will never get to the your destination of what you're wanting to get. Everything has to be, as much as you can go from a .com to a .co, that matters. Those kind of changes, sometimes they go from a .co to a .whatever. They change a lot. So he keeps that up. He keeps up script module resolver. The resolver keeps that up. Well, he updated last week, early part of the week, to fix an issue on Cody 19 for certain websites behind Cloudflare. All right, so Cloudflare is another option that some websites use to control traffic, to sometimes cache some of their list or their website. Will some of it be cached so that not every bit of traffic hits the website to read the same thing? So some websites use Cloudflare for that, as well as using it to keep from having DDoS attacks. If you use Cloudflare, it's basically a filter between you and mass hundreds of thousand connections trying to reach you at one time. So Cloudflare is used on a lot of websites. A lot of legit websites use it, but a lot of other sites use it to help control traffic. Well, what happened was, with certain websites that some of us tended to use, they were hidden behind a Cloudflare. So they were using Cloudflare as a protection from being overrun or DDoSed. But there was an issue with Cody 18 on things with Cloudflare that were using Android. If you were using Windows or Linux, it wasn't a problem on 18 or 19. But if you were on 18 and you were using Android, it was a problem that this resolver was trying to read where to go in the website, and then it would hit a 403 error. So I'm not sure if any of you guys had saw that. It would be error. It would be like a fatal error, or I can't remember. It wasn't a fatal error, but it would be an error that says cannot reach destination 403, meaning you can't get here. It's a roadblock. It's just a roadblock. So Gajal came up and changed the code in the resolve URL so that it would work with those Cloudflares. Well, unknown by Gajal, what that did was it broke the Cruise sports, the way that their sports scrapers work. It broke it in 18. Didn't break it in 19. It broke it in 18. So what ended up happening is fixing one problem in Resolve because of the Android issues. Fixing one issue broke something else, and that happens. And you don't know it until it gets out there, and then everybody's testing on all the different devices. And it broke on Cruise Sports 18. Did not break it on 19. It was only 18 because of what TLS, some type of coding. TLS, there's different codings. TLS was needed. TLS 1.3 was needed with some. 1.3 was needed with others. So it broke, and people were saying Cruise Sports is broke. And well, first they all say Cruise broke. I was reading Reddit. Cruise broke. No, Cruise was not broke. You're like, what is broke? Oh, the sports ain't loaded. Well, no, that's not the Cruise broke. The sports part is broke, but is the movies broke? So, and it was only broke on 18, and only those particular places. So what the crew did is they released a rollback of Resolve URL to pull it back one so that it would still continue to work on the older version of Resolve, so their Cruise Sports would work. But that still would break it on the Cloudflare for add-ons that were using those direct links. And most of those direct links were non-Debrid links. So Gajal saw that, got through some stuff, and was able to rewrite an update for Resolve URL that it does an if-then statement. It first tries, I think it's 1.3. It tries TLS 1.3. If 1.3 fails, like on a 403 error, then it rolls back to 1.1. So everything's trying to run on 1.3. If it fails with a 403 error, then it rolls to 1.1. So anybody that's kind of messed around with computers and you did if-then statements, remember in computer class way back when we used to do if and then. So
good old
it does. Yeah, it does that. It does an if-then statement. So 1.1 was needed on Android only because Kodi, this is a Kodi issue, not so much everyone else's issue. Kodi's Android was written in an older way, on an older form or older package. So it needed that 1.1 and would not work on 1.3. So that's been fixed. I know that people were pointing out when I was reading Reddit, there was finger pointing, this is broke. That no, and so the crew released an update for their resolver, and it fixed it for the time being. And if you had the crew's repo installed, 18 normally does automatic updates, and you would have got that update. The wonderful thing about 19 is that, let's say that I install Resolve URL and I use Gajal's repo. So I use Gajal's repo to install the Resolve URL on 19. So let's say the crew comes along and bumps up the number. And I just using it for example. Let's say they bump up the number and it's 33 and they go to 30. The official version is 33. They go to 34. On 19, it will not automatically bump you up to 34 like all the older versions of Kodi used to. Right. They used to be, on 18 or even prior, if you had a repo installed and they bumped the version of a module, script, an add-on, it would automatically update. 19 gives us all a little bit more protection. You can update and agree to that other add-on, that other repo, but it doesn't automatically do it. It actually, you'll look in your add-ons, you say update, it says update available, and you'll see that particular module needs update, and it tells you what the version is. And if just so people understand, so say if I installed Resolve URL through Gajal and it's 33, and then the crew went to 34, and I said, hey, I want to go with the version 34 from the crew. From then on, the crew would be the origin that I will be getting updates for Resolve URL. They become the new origin. They become the trump card, I guess, or the one that I would get it from. I wouldn't get it from officially from anybody else except for them. And that's just a safety thing that Cody put in. And I thought it was a great idea. Yeah. It was a great feature. So that was an issue. I know that Reddit had lots of things and people, I've reinstalled this and this and this. You didn't have to do all that. And it was a small issue for just a few days. But what happened last weekend that everybody had to watch sports? Albany, you remember what happened last weekend?
Mayweather fight.
Yeah, everybody, even though we all laughed about it, everybody had to watch it.
Yeah.
And guess what? So, yeah, we'll go to that later. But that was
$1 million.
So that was the issue. It wasn't a major issue. That happens from time to time. Props out to Gajal for going ahead and so quickly jumping on fixing it, seeing what he could do to work with both ways. Because the problem is when you're dancing between 18 and 19, Resolve is using doing both, and one's using one set of libraries of things, and one's using another set, and he's having to write to work with both.
Yeah.
So it is a little bit of a pain, but he jumped in there and fixed it. I mean, I think he had it fixed Monday. So thanks to him for getting that pushed out. And it was a big issue for a couple days, but not that big of an issue. I do suggest to people, if you have problems on stuff and again, that's another reason why Telegram is so great, because you get instant answers. Reddit, you can get answers, but sometimes you get answers, and sometimes there's a lot of trolls on Reddit that can be kind of hateful. But the Facebook is the worst place to get information from. So, the best to me is always Telegram, because the crew has their own room. Or if you go into my room, you can talk to people, and you talk to them in real time. I mean, you get answers pretty quickly, and they can answer your question and say, hey, this is where you need to go, or this is what you need to do to fix that problem. So not a major issue. It was a little hiccup. I know that there was some, I don't want to say drama, but there was a little bit of people that, this is all broke. That's not really broke. And if you pose questions, please, on Reddit, please, if you're going to post on Reddit about something's broke, please give some details and don't be broad. I mean, I don't know. If you look through Reddit, you're going to see crew's broke, crew don't work, the crew errors. It's not even, if crew errors and you can't open the thing, fine. It doesn't open. It gives some details. I'm on an Android, I'm on 18, and it don't open. Fine. But if you can get all the way into it, and then it's like, sports don't open. Okay, say, hey, I'm on 18 Android, and sports don't open. Or, so just give a little more details, and it will help.
Even what rig you're using.
Yeah. You need to know, because Android and Windows is different. And really with Cody, Android, I don't want to say is a redheaded stepchild on Cody, but it is. That's really, remember, there wasn't a couple years ago, they actually were talking about stopping support for Android. Remember, they were like, well, we're just going to stop support.
Right.
And so it's not their number one priority. So just keep that in mind, that when something doesn't work on Android with Cody, it's not their number one thing to fix, I don't think. I mean, maybe it is. It seems like that's a little slow to fix things on that. What do we have? Some other comments? I saw people jumping over there.
There was one thing there. I just want to, say for Trevor out there, he's lying in his hospital bed. I sent him a message letting him know that he could get on home, and I'll send one of my nurses over. Since I have so many of them coming in here.
Yeah. Well, Albin knows. Albin was it just a month ago was laying up
Yeah,
in the hospital for a
laying
week.
up in there, man. I know what it's like. So I wish you well. I
Yeah,
really
wish
do.
you well. Prayers and thoughts out to you, Trevor. Just get well. Do what the
Yeah.
doctor's telling you to do. So
And
hopefully
I
that
want
gets
to say
better.
hey to DJ is out. DJ Themes.
Hey, I do.
Same thing.
Cosmix is correct about this. Problem is most devs don't use 18 anymore, and most
Mhm.
don't even bother testing it, and that's true. And with Gajal, to be honest with Gajal, he does not use 18, and he doesn't have an Android device. When I was back and forth with him, I had to I was testing on Android, and I'd be like, "This works. Here's a log. This don't work. Here's a log." So
But
yeah.
I got a question for you then. For all these, or not just you, but for all you guys out there uh, that are only using it on a Windows device, what do you do for what? Don't you want to watch it on a big screen on your TV? What do you do?
Some people have I guess some
You,
people
you know,
have those mini PCs or the
yeah,
PC hooked
mini
to the
PC, but
TV.
yeah, I guess you could do that, but
Yeah.
but when you're setting something up for somebody else, you don't want to, have to deal with Windows issues for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's one on some type of Android device, so they could just watch whatever the hell they need to watch.
Yeah. Yeah. So hey, Snake Bit. Sorry, I was rambling a bit. So sorry I rambled a little bit, but yeah. So that was really our only big. I don't even say drama. It was a few issues with some people on Reddit,
Hmm.
but handled, taken care of. Oh, it was all done. So let's see. What was the next topic that I had on here? Microgen sports add-on added to Cody 19, the loop. For folks that have been using 18 and using the loop, it is now on 19. The coolest thing that I like about it is that it's using microgen, which is a smaller, faster base. It's not your gen. It's not shadow. It's not using the shadow base. It is actually built on microgen, which is going to be another option for people to build add-ons on. It's definitely not 100% bug proof and all ready to go like Gen was with scrapers. It isn't. It is not. But they did some work and got it going, and I flipped through it today and was really surprised on how well most of those links and channels worked. Let me post. Give me a second. I will post the URL for that. It is definitely one for you guys to check out. Copy. Throw it over here in the chat for everybody. That is the URL for the repo for that particular add-on. Works extremely well for what I tested it. I only had like an hour before the show, and amongst doing my other stuff, and it worked. And had multiple links for some of the. I know that some people are big into that soccer thing that's going on. Yeah, just joking, because I know I'll be firing up some of those people over in Europe. Yeah, for the Euro 2020, and I want to say that I clicked on one. And it had like 6 or 7 links, and 720, 480, 1080. It had numerous links to the different things. So that if you're looking for a sports add-on, that may be another one of your options for Cody 19. Again, don't expect everything to work on one thing. That's why I try to give people a few different options. That definitely would be one that is something to check out. Okay, Locast.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I was going to ask about people in the side chat. How many of you guys or gals have used Locast. And I did a video on it today. I'll just show the website.
Hey, let me see. What's that? Gold Rush is, I guess, looking for one of my nurses also, because he's in hospital too.
Oh, Gold Rush.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Hope you get to be better, bud.
Yeah, man. Haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah. It's used to talk all the time in here when we were watching this. So, yeah. So get better. Get better soon. Oh, shoot. I'm still running my VPN. Okay. So actually, I'm still logged into my VPN. I shouldn't have, because I don't really want to be on the VPN. I don't want to. Well, I don't want to be on my VPN when I'm doing this because I get more speed by my regular thing. But so I did the video on this, and if it's available in your area, Locast can be a great option for people to get local channels, and it's free. Does have some little it's got some pop-up nags about donating, but works really well. Can work for you. Up there in New York. New York is one of their markets.
Mm-hmm.
You can watch all the local stations, and I ended up doing it. You can see Tampa Bay. I have Tampa Bay set up as my VPN, and I was able to watch it. One thing I did notice when I was doing my my VPNs, that not all of my VPN locations were seen. Some of the ones Locast wouldn't allow it. So when I tried Houston, it was like negative Ghost Rider. When I tried Dallas, nope. When I tried Los Angeles, it said nope. When I tried Seattle, nope. It would, but there were certain cities. I know Phoenix, which was west. I think it was for me, it was a west one. It worked. Denver, I think, worked. Atlanta, I can't get Atlanta to work. But certain locations on my VPN would be seen as that city. So depends on your VPN that you're using. I was just trying PIA because that's what I have, and so I was just testing it out. Some VPNs may work better than others to get out of market local channels, and this is your local stations. It's your ABC, your CBS, your NBCs, and not even that. It's like your True Grit. Let me see. So your CBS, True Crime. Here's the Quest channel, movies, just regular movies channel. Here's Buzzer, which is that game shows. Yeah, all game shows.
Yeah.
Decades. Grit was a channel. Laugh. So you can see in the Tampa Bay market, they had a lot of stations, and again, each is in depends on that area. But like Charge, that's in my area. That's one of the channels. So is Comet is one of the stations in my area. So some of them are national, but they're all not exact. But this is not cable TV. This is not cable stations. It is all your over-the-air stations, and it works really well. I was really impressed on how well it works. And again, it can be free. You're just going to have to wait through some little pop-up saying, please donate. And you choose if you want to donate or don't donate. It doesn't matter. You just got to wait it out.
Yeah.
So lots of options. I don't know how many people in our chat. How many people have actually?
Someone said that they have it. Stuart has it.
Okay, Stuart. Yep, he has Locast, and again, it's.
And Milton said it's not available in his area.
Yeah. Well, if you, like I said, if you use a VPN, what's funny is I am one county outside of their market. It is available in the next county over. When I went to work, I actually pulled it up on my phone because I work in another county.
We were able to get it.
It pulled it up.
Jason has the same problem that you do. He used it with the VPN because it's not in his area.
Yep. And VPNs will vary in the actual location. So I had to test it. Tried this city, tried that city, this city, and after a while, then it found it had said, "Oh yeah, that city's okay." So yeah, definitely a definite viable option for people that you want that ABC, the CBS, the NBC. And what I saw when the Beach was talking, when it comes NFL time, and the NFL games are on.
Yeah.
You're going to want to watch it. And whether you think about this also, let's say you're a New York fan. So I'm not even going to say the Jets. Let's say the Giants. You're pulling for the Giants. So they pull them for the Giants.
I am a Jet fan, right?
Poor thing.
I know.
So
trust me, I know.
So let's say you're pulling for one of the New York teams, but I live in the South.
Yeah,
and when
not for long.
Shut up. So CBS doesn't show. CBS if it's not a national game, CBS isn't showing your game. It's showing Jacksonville or Atlanta or the Atlanta team or something like that.
Yeah.
If your VPN allowed it and I was able to log into New York, I would get that local game.
Yeah.
So that's a neat option. I mean,
that is
that market.
It is. That's one of the reasons why I like my IPTV. Because you can watch your games from all over.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Mr. Pickles. All right, so I was actually born in Michigan, but I was never a Lions fan. I lived in Seattle. Love Seattle. I love the Seahawks.
Seahawks.
I like Seahawks and I like the Panthers. But I was born up in Michigan. I see the Lions play. I turn the game.
Wow.
It's just I don't know. I've never they just never sparked my interest.
Okay.
And the other thing is it's like the kiss of death with them, almost like the Atlanta teams. They can be up by 20 points, and you're like, they're going to lose.
Nothing compared to being a Jet fan. Trust me.
Yeah, they're going to lose. You know that. Fourth quarter up by 20. Yeah. Don't get comfortable. They're still going to lose.
Yep.
They're going to figure out a way. So, look at Jim living in Ohio, but a Steelers fan.
Wow.
Yeah, so Jim's probably a little older, so he remembers back when the Steel Curtain was it the Steel Curtain or the Iron Steel Curtain?
Steel Curtain, wasn't it? Steel Curtain.
Did Terry Bradshaw? Didn't Terry Bradshaw play there?
Oh, yeah, I think he did.
Yeah. I mean, that was when they were real big.
Yeah, because they were nice and mean.
The
team should have been. You know what I mean? Where they stomp on you good.
After they get tackled, you walk by and step
on your hands. Yeah, that's the way to do it. That's the way to play the game.
Look at Jags fan. I know you're fan. Well, that's his problem being in Jacksonville. That's your problem. You're in Jacksonville. Anybody that knows anybody in Jacksonville,
is 175.
Poor Jacksonville. They always get the hate. So yeah, good times. But that's gonna be a great option for you guys. Locast. Check out the video. I posted it.
Today.
Check it out. Maybe it'll fit your needs. Maybe it will get the content that you're wanting to get with the over the air without having to get an antenna. I think antenna is your best option, but that's not for everybody. So Locast can be a good thing. That's one thing for you. I'm telling you, you should try out after the show this weekend. You should install Locast.
Yeah,
and check it out.
Something the thing is, I have my IPTV, and I'm so happy with it. You know what I mean? It's
well, think about this.
Yeah.
You would. I don't know. All right, so IPTV has a lag, right?
Yeah,
a time delay.
Right.
So I wonder what the time delay is on Locast. To be able to, have you ever noticed on
IPTV.
You ever had like with IPTV and your friends are watching it on another service and then they're like, "Oh, did you see that knockout?" You're like, "No, they haven't got back off of the shut up. I don't want to hear it." No, the fight, the next round hasn't started for me yet.
No, I just don't pay attention to it. I guess you know what? Because it might not be. Well, it is free when you consider, you're watching a pay-per-view or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
So that's the way I look at it, because that's what I really mostly use it for, the pay-per-views and maybe watching news. That's about it. That's the only stuff I want to watch live.
Well, the other thing, I watched a video today where a guy got Locast.
Mhm.
and then he got shoot, I just had the name of the service. It's a cloud service that you could actually you could get. It was like $5 a month. So between the two, it's $10 a month, and you could actually record the content from Locast to the cloud, and then you could watch it later on your device, or you could watch it on a mobile device.
Mm-hmm.
And you had like 25 gigs of storage. Wasn't Stadium. Okay. What's up, DJ?
How you doing? How's everybody doing? How you doing, Dabs?
Wow.
Can you hear me
Very
okay?
well. Gotcha. Loud and clear.
That's good. Just make sure I set up properly and get YouTube on the other side on mute and everything. So
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we got that going on. Let's see. What was our next topic? Let's see here. Rolling through some of the topics. Oh, we were going to talk about the show you talked about. Loki.
Oh, Loki. Okay.
So tell me, Loki just hit Disney Plus, the first episode.
No spoilers, please, because I
no spoilers.
We won't do any spoilers.
What was so? Yes, Jim. Thank you. Streamium. Yes, thank you, Jim.
Okay.
That was the cloud-based thing that was $5. Thank you, Jim. All right, so Loki, you watched the first episode, Alban.
Yeah.
I mean, did you like it? Not like it?
I really liked it. I really did like it. Yeah. It's.
I know Blue liked it.
Yeah, it was just like taking off from an Avengers movie and still watching for an extra hour. It was.
Is it an hour episode?
Hour episode.
Okay. All right, because I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah.
I hadn't watched it. I was kind of waiting. I really wanted to. I wanted a couple more episodes, so I wouldn't.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but I
I
wanted to be able to jump in on one where I can actually watch every week, so I can stay up with it. Because, like I said, I have had so many others that just fell by the wayside that I haven't watched. Listen, I still haven't even watched that. What was that first one that came out there?
Wanda?
Yeah, WandaVision. I still haven't watched it. I got it all sitting here, and I'm, because I pay too much attention to everything I watch. You know what I mean? That I don't get up and, I would pause it if I'm, gonna do anything. I watch everything.
I like to binge watch it.
Yeah.
I just binged that Mayor of Easton. That was good. Yeah. That was really good.
I've watched one of them, and like I say, I haven't got around to watching the rest.
Yeah, that I actually binged.
I think the first one sort of like hasn't sort of like grasped my attention yet, but apparently it gets better. So
yeah,
I just haven't had the time to actually sit down and finish off watching it.
Let's see. Cosmic says he didn't like it at all. So, and I did see a few people on Twitter that said they didn't like it. And again, we're not going to give spoilers, just saying certain people like it, certain people didn't. I know, like I said, I know Blue, she liked it. I know that she really enjoyed it. Remember was it last Friday it came out? Or was it, or was it Wednesday?
What came out?
Loki.
I thought it was just this week.
So it was Wednesday.
Wednesday. Yeah, we came out.
Yeah, because remember, as soon as she was like ready to get off the show Wednesday night, I remember her like, "All right, I got to go because I got Loki's ready. I know we got to go," and she was gone.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, that's. But
you can't. You're not gonna be able to compete with Marvel in your house.
No.
Unless you dress up as Thor or something.
Oh, I can. Oh, I got some Marvel for you. I got some Marvel for you. So Jim's got in here. He says he loved it. It's the most watched premiere in Disney Plus history, which I don't doubt it. Again, it's a lot of people liked it. Well, I can't really say if I like it because I haven't seen it yet. So we'll see where they go with this. Disney has such a library that they can work with right now. Yeah. I mean, they've got so much that they can. Not just the content they already have, but the content that they can build off of. Yeah. All right, so they got the Star Wars stuff. Well, the thing with the Star Wars stuff, when you've got that, All right, so we're already talking about when you got the Mandalorian going, and we're gonna have Boba Fett gonna have his little side story going on.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you've got all these branches that you can go off of, and you got lots of things. Now they're gonna screw up a lot of them because, like I said, I didn't really care for Wanda.
Okay.
It was eh.
Mm-hmm.
I even actually got I think 6 episodes in, and then I'd stopped watching it for like a month and a half, and I'm like, ooh, I need to finish that up, find out what happened.
Yeah.
Not that I cared much, but I still had to watch it. Marvel is the best, and Stuart says in his opinion. Yeah, and I mean a lot of people I know Blue. She's a Marvel fan. What did the Beach said you had to, you were too busy rewatching American Trader. Hey, I did see the thing you wrote about having the whiteout. That was funny. I actually laughed out loud. I was sitting at my computer and laughed at that one. And anybody that watches us on Wednesday, you need to tune on Wednesday so you understand about what we're talking about.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Well, go to old age.
Oh my gosh. How many of you now? Did you watch Yellowstone at all?
No, I didn't.
You watch?
No, I don't watch Yellowstone. No, I still don't. I have so many things. I listen. I have like, what is it like? I think like about 60 active shows that I watch. Okay, so it's hard.
I watched Snowfall. I watched Snowfall because you told me about it. So your job is to watch Yellowstone.
I know. I plan on watching. I have it all. I plan on watching it. You know.
Is Yogi Bear in it?
no Yogi, no boo boo. But there's a lot of boo boos going on. Oh man, that show. Actually, I didn't think I was gonna like it. I thought it was gonna be too outdoorsy, too cowboy.
No, but it's a beautiful area.
Montana's beautiful.
Beautiful place.
But the action in that show, ooh.
That's I just can't. I guess I can't get the action through my head because all I think of is the spears out there, and that's it. You know?
No, you need to say, look at all these people. It is really good. Even I'm not a cowboy, and I ain't into cowboy stuff. I ain't into country western music, but that show. It's got a little bit of everything, and it's not what you expect either. Because
I gotta agree with Milton out there though, because Queen of the South finale came and that was great. It really was. I don't know if you watch Queen of the South.
I have not seen Queen of the South.
You have to watch that. Okay.
Okay. All right. I'll get on that.
You know, it's really good. And Milton, I gotta say, if you like Queen of the South, you need to watch the telenovela called it's the Queen of the South, and it has Kate the Castillo. She's the actress that she was like in, what movie was that we just did on the show that she was in? What was it? Can't remember. But she's the one. The reason why what's that drug kingpin that just got arrested? Not just, but who was El Chapo.
Chapo.
Yeah. He was the one who was, obsessed with her. And,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that's the one that she did. And it's absolutely incredible. It's a really incredible show.
Stuart even bought a damn t-shirt. So yeah, that's some good stuff. DJ, since we're talking about TV shows, so what would be a TV show that you would highly suggest to people that's something recent?
Something recent.
Yeah.
You got me thinking now. Something recent. Something recent. Let me get into my Yodi. And have a look, see what's in my library.
Yeah.
I did put something new, and I thought, oh, that looks quite good. Something called The Nevers.
Oh, yeah,
we
you
all
like
watched
that
that.
one. I
Yeah.
haven't seen that yet.
Oh, you didn't watch it yet?
No, I started watching Sweet Tooth.
Uh,
I'm not
Um,
there yet. I'm 2 episodes in.
I think that's a UK Sherlock one, isn't it? The Nethers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
It's-
yeah. She's international. I'm not so international because she's from Canada. You know.
yeah, well, you'll be there soon too.
Maybe I'll get more cultured.
Yeah, you're gonna
Well,
get more cultured up there.
It's actually HBO Network.
I know.
so-
Yeah.
But over here, it's put on Sky One, I think. Over here,
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, I just haven't. I saw it. It's available, and I was doing the between Sweet Tooth and the Nevers, and one of my Forrest at my work said you need to see Sweet Tooth, and I watched 2 episodes. I'm still gonna. I'll finish going, but I'm just kind of like, just not sure. But I'll watch it.
I'm terrible for new stuff. I am, Dabs. Terrible.
Yeah.
It's like I say, I'll only watch new stuff if somebody suggests it to me. It's like I say, a lot of the time, I don't really look for stuff to watch.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I say, I'm a classic old person. NCIS, that sort of like stuff.
Oh, I can't do the NCIS. I
And
can't
like-
do any of the crime stuff unless it's cops.
I like the crime stuff.
I like cops. That was about
Oh,
this.
Oh, cops.
Cops. That's all I want.
Criminal Minds, and like I say,
Yeah,
No.
yeah, I love Criminal Minds. I
No,
do FBI. FBI is great.
yeah, I do FBI. FBI Most Wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So like I say, but
Yeah, Jim's
unless
a big
somebody
guy.
mentions a new one and say, "Oh, this is good," I'll give it a go. I'll have a look.
Jim is putting out there about Big Sky.
Yeah, Big
That's
Sky.
like that's one on my list that I'm.
Yeah. Yeah, I've looked at
waiting to start.
possibly watching that. I've been.
I've actually watched that.
It was a little bit.
Okay.
It's a bit dark from what I understand, and I just. haven't watched
No, I would say it's a bit dark. It's just a bit.
Well, it's got human trafficking and stuff in
Yeah.
it.
Oh yeah. It has got that, but
Oh, it's got that. That's not.
You got that.
yeah, but you don't actually see a lot of that.
Oh,
You don't
okay.
really actually see a lot
Yeah,
of that.
because it's ABC. That's why.
Yeah, it's like you say. It's just a bit strange. There was one particular part in, and I don't want to give any spoilers, but he's a policeman there, and he actually gets shot in the head like from 10 feet away, and he lives. And it's like, how the hell can you live from 10 feet away?
Yeah.
Even if it's the smallest caliber, 22.
Yeah, I was gonna say it had to be like a 22.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, he's still not going to live from 10 feet away. So that bullet is going to go straight in through his head and just spin around in his brain and mush it.
Mhm.
It's not going to stop.
yeah.
The speed of the bullet from 10 feet away. Yeah, if it was a mile away, that's a different matter. Get shot by a mile away by a handgun. That's completely different. But he was like, say, it was a handgun. He was close range. That's how I see it.
Yeah.
And he ends up living. And I thought that was a bit unreal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's see. I see different people. Ian, thank you. He was saying that Yellowstone is overdue to explode. I've been watching the conspiracies on that. MODOK, I've watched about 3 episodes of MODOK. I'm on the fence on that one because I was like, it tries to be funny, but it's not as funny as they think it is,
Mhm.
or he's trying to be. It's just real like off the cuff humor.
Mhm.
I've heard of it, but I haven't
Yeah.
actually watched it.
It's. I'm like, it could be better, but
Is it
Godfather Harlem is one. that
Yeah,
someone says.
Godfather Harlem is great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it
that one's good.
animated, MODOK?
Yeah.
No, I won't really watch it then. when it's
Well, if
animated.
you want to see something funny animated, Paradise PD.
Oh,
my
I've got
God.
that. I've got Paradise PD in my library.
Oh my gosh, I just pee in my pants watching that. I really do.
No, that's
It's-
called being old.
No. Listen, Dad, you need to watch 1 or 2 of them, and there's no way you're gonna take that humor the same way I do, where
Yeah.
I'm rolling on the floor. I mean, I've never seen anything as crazy as this. You're gonna
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
check it out.
Yeah, you
I'll
got to
check
check
it
it out.
Let's see.
There is another one that's very
Mhm.
similar to Paradise PD,
Uh-huh.
but they're set as sort of like park rangers.
Okay.
But I can't remember the name of
Okay.
it, and it's not in my library anymore.
Okay. If anybody out there knows, let me know.
Let's see. Guy on the couch, 911 Lone Star.
Yeah, that's good. And
Yeah.
regular 911 I watch.
Peaky Blinder. I know a lot of people like
Yeah,
Peaky
a lot of
Blinders.
people watch that.
That really wasn't me. So,
Uh-huh.
all right.
No,
Well,
not me either.
the next topic we'll go on to is NBC Universal 7,000 hours is coming.
Content? Wow.
7,000 hours of content. You know what it's going to be? Summer Olympics.
Some Olympics.
Summer Olympics. 7,000 hours.
So
of
what are
content.
they going to do? Just take the Olympic channel and throw it on there?
Oh no! This they're going to broadcast. I should have opened up the tab on it, but they're going to broadcast on NBC, NBCS, TNT, TBS. They're going to broadcast on other channels. It was like 6 or 7 channels that's going to be broadcasted simultaneously. You know how they've done that in a couple of the Olympics lately or last few, where one channel showing lusion, and you go to something else is downhill. All right, so they're going to do that, as well as offering the streaming ability, where they're going to stream sports that you may not be able to watch any other time.
Right.
That would never make
the prime,
evening,
prime
time.
Yeah.
So you're going to be able to see. So if you're an Olympic person, Olympic buff, and you like all those Summer Olympics, NBC is looking to do 7,000 hours plus of Olympic coverage. So I wonder now, how many of you guys are
Olympic buffs?
How many of you guys watch the Olympics or watch content and stuff like that? You follow it?
I do. I would. That's why I'm happy for the Olympic channel, because I was able to get my fix, of Olympic sports, because most other sports I just don't care about anymore, because the players are they're wusses and they get paid $1 billion
to
do something, But when it comes to the Olympics, they're trying hard, so. And there's all kinds of sports that are out there. I don't like the thing of all these new sports that they're putting in there. You know what I mean?
Well, actually, because I was looking at, there was some new sports that are going to be added this year, and I pulled it up. Let me pull this up here. So this year you're going to have, all right. So beach volleyball. Who can't watch that?
Right.
Okay. Rugby.
I wouldn't mind seeing that.
Olympic. It is an Olympic sport this year.
I wouldn't mind seeing that, but you got guys here in the States. I can't see them playing rugby, like the guys in Europe play it. Because I watch that a lot every now and then.
In the UK.
In the UK, yeah.
Yeah. Well, all right. So here's some of this year's events will mark the first time baseball, softball, skateboarding, karate, and surfing will be added to the games, totaling 41 sporting events in all.
Wasn't baseball already there before or not?
I don't know.
Was it like a softball?
Well, I don't know. It says baseball, softball. Well, I don't know. I mean, baseball has its World Series of when it's like the world playing. Maybe we get mixed up on that.
Maybe,
I don't know.
Maybe.
But skateboarding, karate, and surfing are definitely, so those are all new. And like I said, definitely don't remember rugby.
No.
USA Network is another one that they're going to be showing it on. CNBC will also be broadcasting. That was some of the Golf Channel is a channel that's going to be broadcasting the Olympic sports, as well as, like I said, they're actually going to stream also. So, yeah, that's we're A lot of sports.
Hmm.
So yeah, DeBeach. Funny how the U.S. didn't even qualify for 3-on-3 basketball. Really? Well, maybe
Wow.
because they just put all the. You would have thought they could have put.
Right.
You know, you had the Olympic team and then found three.
Three other guys. So. Wow.
Okay, Jim says that baseball was part of it, but then it was took out the last couple Olympics.
Oh, okay. All right.
I like this 619. No cornhole? What? What?
I'm
What
trying
the
to work
heck?
out what it is.
Oh, cornhole.
Cornhole?
Oh, man, I got a cornhole board. I actually bought one. It was on
Yeah.
sale at the store because I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that to Canada.
Snowballs up there in Canada.
Whatever. I'll take whatever. They're gonna be like, "What's this?" Like,
That's
cornhole.
exactly what's gonna happen.
It's damn cornhole, man.
No,
So
man.
let's see. 619 says watch beach volleyball and gymnastics, track and swimming and gymnastics. I like the gymnastics.
So do I.
I especially when they're doing the free. What's it? The freestyle.
The like
On
yeah,
the
I know
floor?
what you mean. Yeah, on the floor.
Oh, and
Yeah.
they doing all kinds of stuff and good music with it.
Mhm.
So yeah, lots of good content that's going to be out
Yeah.
there. So looking forward to it since they pushed it back from last year.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Olympics, 7,000 hours. So how many of those?
Karate
How
is
many?
be pretty good though. Also,
So of 7,000 hours, Alvin, are you going to be able to work in any of this Olympics to
I'm
be able?
gonna try. That's why I'm happy for the Olympic channel. But it's gonna it always is hard because I normally make everything else wait. You know, if it's just something I want to see.
Look at, we got Mr. Butler says rap battle, so we're gonna have.
Yeah.
Hey Butler, what's up, my man?
Well, it's not even that they were going to do rap battles, but they said that they're going to do breakdancing. I think they had said, yeah,
No
and I was like,
way.
right, and that's why I was saying, you know, why are they putting these certain things in there? It doesn't belong there.
Breakdancing?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
I have to look it up. If someone out there, just do me a favor and take a look out there and see what they see.
I don't know about breakdancing.
I think it was.
All right, so Saturday night, bro.
Yeah.
Saturday night. So what you thinking?
I don't even know what to tell you. Because a lot of the fights lately in for UFC have just sucked because you know a lot of the fighters are just you know they're just using crap, and anybody out there that was you know really good, you know either they're not getting the money they want for a fight. You know why should they you know have to put up you know their fight against somebody that you know they're coming in saying, oh, he's 10-1 or 10-0, but who the hell did he fight? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, and you hit on a point on this that with some of these fighters and the money that they're not making.
Mm-hmm.
One of the guys I work with told me that who's the guy that fought in the boxing on Triller? Astrins or
Ben Askren.
Askren?
Ben Askren. Yeah.
And Chris told me at work that Ben Askren's made more money on that Triller fight than he did in all the time in UFC.
In UFC, I wouldn't doubt it.
Think about that.
Right, it's crazy.
And he spent years in the UFC.
Yeah.
Now, not as long as a Silva or some of these other guys, but spent a while and make more money off of one fight than you do the whole time fighting and training, you know, day in, day out, year in, year out for these trains. So, but this card should looks pretty good. I mean, this Nate Diaz fight should be good.
Yeah.
Him and Leon Edwards, that ought to be a good fight. Because you know Nate, I mean, he's just like he don't give an F. I
No,
mean,
he don't.
he's
He
just
was at the he was at the was it the weigh-in or something that I heard today that he was there smoking a joint, and because he just
no way.
don't get yeah.
I
or
thought they had
something
drug
that-
tests.
I know that's what I don't understand.
It was after the drug test. He's like,
Yeah,
I can
right.
smoke now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll smoke up now.
Yeah,
You know
but
him.
Israel Israel. This will be the second time that
Yeah.
him and Vetteroli
Uh-huh.
have fought.
Yeah.
And that should be a decent
Story,
fight.
yeah. Yeah,
but
but I think we'll see if Israel, opens up his mouth again, like because I didn't even watch any of the weigh-in stuff or anything,
mhm.
and see how much Israel opened up his mouth about stuff because he's another one that just wants to sit there and talk crap about somebody,
Mhm.
and I just don't always
Ain't he
get
the
that.
airbender?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you're called the airbender, you can talk junk
Israel
till somebody
Bender.
shuts your mouth.
Yeah, but and he did get his, he has that loss because when he fought, what's his name there? That's his loss.
Yeah.
who
So
did he fight?
it looks like, I mean, you got 2 title fights.
Mhm.
And then I always look at the prelims too.
The prelims, yeah, and the early prelims are, because to me the early prelims.
That'll be a good fight. Eric Anders, that'll be a good fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that ought to be something to
Mhm.
watch. That starts early prelims, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah.
So
the early is the early is at 6.
yeah, I won't be watching the early, but I'll be home for the prelims.
Okay.
And then I'll be home for the main card. So lots of good content there.
Yeah.
Hey, let's talk about this. And a guy on the couch. Yes, Bellator is tonight. Is tonight. So Anderson Silva is going to box. All right. So let me see if I can pull that up because I actually thought it was going to be on the Triller. I thought it was going to be a Triller fight, but it's not.
Okay.
I think it was Chavez. He's going to fight Chavez.
Oh, okay.
Hold on a second. Let's see here. Julio Cesar Chavez. So let me pull this up for you guys. So this is going to happen June 19th. And again, I don't know how I feel about this, about all of these UFC guys going and fighting in these boxing matches, which are, to me, it's like a little bit of a circus.
Like you said, go where the money is. Yeah. Because if Dana White isn't giving them the money that they deserve for a fight,
And Anderson Silva's got. You would think Anderson Silva got paid for all them years, but you don't know.
But he was getting paid
very well.
with nothing compared to, what what's some of these other guys out there are making now.
Yeah.
Really look at Conor McGregor. The money he's made because he's best buddies with with Dana. I just don't think it's right. There's things that he's pulled that he should have been thrown out for. He gets away with it.
Yeah, but most of these fights that they've been doing are these boxing things.
Yeah,
they're. I mean, because I want to say Julio Cesar Chavez's dad's going to fight on the same card. But he's going to fight another older guy, and they doesn't have it here. But his dad is going to. Here it is. Here it is. Also in the card, Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. will face Hector Camacho Jr.
Wow.
The son of late Hector Camacho. So yeah, so father and son are going to fight in the same card. I don't know. And I was thinking when I first saw him, like, this can be a Triller fight,
Right.
which Triller fights are that's a circus. It's definitely worth watching.
Mhm.
But it doesn't say where they're going to be fighting. Who's promoting it. I don't see any kind of promotion.
Right.
So that's kind of weird. Usually you'd see in amongst the press release that, hey, so and so is promoting this fight.
Mhm.
So, but I think it said that Silva's lost his last 7
like-
fights or something like that
Lost a bunch of fights.
after
and-
after he broke his leg. He
Mhm.
lost a lot.
Right. Oh, so
So,
that's why he needs to stand on his feet and fight now.
well,
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah. So. Look at it. It's all about the money, Milton says. Yeah.
Mhm. It is.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing to check this to see where
And-
this is all going. Impact
Uh-huh.
Wrestling tomorrow night. WWE next on Sunday night. Yeah, I just haven't ever. I've not been a. I gave up on all that. Jason says usually the big cards are a letdown. That's true.
Yeah.
And so, thank you, Penn, for posting all those links. Thank you, bud. So let's see. The Beach says, and people will pay for it like they did for Mayweather, the Logan fight. Suckers born every minute.
Yep.
And
They got a million.
I went to
views.
bed. I went to bed.
Yeah.
I didn't even stay up for it, and I didn't even go back and watch the replays.
Mhm.
It's like, and I was kind of glad I didn't, even though Mayweather stretched it out to last 8 rounds.
Right. Yeah.
And I saw the thing where he had Logan knocked the F out.
Mhm.
Did you see that when
Yeah.
he caught him with that right in
Yep.
the ear?
Yep.
And you saw, I mean, I've watched enough UFC. You
Mhm.
know when a guy is out.
He's out. Right.
And he just fell right
Yeah.
into him. And Mayweather kind of held him. Normally they would let him go and just let him fall. But
Yeah.
I bet you money Mayweather's friends, he told his friends, no, man, bet 8 rounds. It's going to go
Yep.
8 rounds.
Go 8 rounds.
It's going 8 rounds, man. Put money on it because
Mhm.
who was going to put money on it to go 8 rounds?
Right. Right.
I mean, most people had it 3. I saw
Yeah.
most people thought 3 rounds.
Mhm.
So I bet you money Mayweather's buddies are like, yeah, 8 rounds. I got it. And
Yep.
Mayweather's like,
Make some more
no,
money."
man, my boy's got to make some money.
Hmm.
So,
Man.
yeah. And again, what do you think? Mayweather toyed with Paul. You knew that was going to happen. And
Yeah.
I mean, Logan, he fought and did his little thing, but you're not in the same. It's not the same, even if you're fighting Mayweather, who's older. It's
Right.
not the same. I
Right.
mean, these guys, that's all they've done their whole life.
Mhm.
And you notice ain't none of them none of them boxers saying they're going to go into the UFC.
Right. They
Not a
never-
single one of them.
No.
Not a
they'll never
single
do
one.
It. They know they'll get killed.
It's because,
get killed.
take you to
Right.
the ground, it's done.
Yep. Over. Snap.
Done. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, yeah. Can you imagine? You imagine as soon as Mayweather's head hit the mat or his back hit the mat, he
Yeah.
would already be tapping. Oh, no, I'm
Yep.
done. We don't even have your arm yet. Oh, I know that's coming. I'm
Well,
done.
the funniest one I that I heard was they interviewed Mike Tyson about jumping in the ring, and he's just like he couldn't do it because he doesn't walk around barefoot, and that's the first thing that would scare him out if someone grabbed his feet. He said he would lose his mind.
Next thing he's biting an ear.
Yeah, right.
Cover your ears. You're fighting him. So yeah, so that's Saturday night. So that ought to be I think the main card should be pretty good, but we'll see. That's something to watch, you guys. Check it out. And the last main topic I have, and then we can cover whatever. Oh, wait, I did want to mention up Stadia for cloud-based gaming is going to be released on the 23rd.
Okay.
They had it for beta, and you could sign up for the option. You will need a controller, so you got to order that. And that's another cloud-based gaming, which I think a lot of platforms are going to move to. But that will be launched the 23rd of June to go public. So if you're into gaming, you want to try some of that, the 23rd, it's going to be opened up to everybody. AMC. Blah, 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 blah. All right, let's see if I can. If this, yeah, this is the tab I want. Okay,
Did you see the other
AMC.
stuff on the side?
Oh, all right. Well, hold on. We'll come back to that one.
Okay.
Can we? So I can finish.
Yeah.
Finish my topics, and then we'll
Mhm.
roll through your guys' questions so that
Okay.
my one-track mind. Okay.
Mhm.
AMC. So the theaters are back open. So we got the theaters back open in the most part for the most of the country. Limited seating. The theaters. So glad to see it. I mean, I didn't want to see theaters shut down, even though I enjoy watching movies here. There are times where I do want to go to the movies and see something for certain content. I don't mind. I'm not an every week thing guy. AMC has offered Stubs, which is their members package, and you're able to get different packages depending on what type of moviegoer you are. So they have the A-list, Premier, and Insider. And they're going to offer the first part is the points per dollar you spend. You'll be able to earn points. And then those points can earn you, what is it? Once you earn a certain number of points, you can get $5 rewards. Okay, so that's what the points have to stand for. So we have A-list, up to 3 movies every week, including Dolby Cinema, IMAX, Real D, 3D, and more with free online reservations. So with that, to me, says that sounds so it's 3 movies a week you could go see.
Mhm.
Up to 3 movies every week, including more with free online reservations.
Yeah.
So you could watch 3. You could go to the movies 3 times a week. The A-list and Premier offers a free upsize popcorn and fountain drink. So if you got a large, you'd get a super size or whatever. If you got a small, you get a medium. So both of those packages get that. Priority lanes to box office and concessions. So I guess you'll have. Have you ever been? You've been at the airport where you have that one line you can get in.
Yeah,
if you're
yeah.
a Premier member, you know you get in that line where nobody's at when you're getting on the airplane.
Yep.
Well, theaters are going to offer that now. So if you're an A-list or a Premier,
The
you get in that.
hospital offers it too.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
all right. I'm real sick. Well, you ain't a priority member.
Not a
Get in
priority
line.
member. You know, got to be like me. You gotta bing, and my doctor's calling ahead of time.
I mean,
And
do
I'm
you
in
get
there
a
like
card
Flint.
then? I'm sick so much, I've got a frequent visitor for the hospital. What the hell?
Well, I don't need to hear all the other bullshit questions. You know what I'm saying? They know me. Let's just get on with it. You know.
He's a Premier member at the hospital. I've never heard of that. So you got that. So you got priority lines at the box office concession stand. Definitely the concessions would be box office. I've never had to wait in line much at the box office, but I've definitely concessions. Waived online ticketing fee, so you won't have to pay an online fee, and up to 4 tickets for Insider. Now we'll talk about the prices of each one of those. Free popcorn refills for all 3 of them. Get that. Discount Tuesdays, all 3 of them get that. $5 rewards for the 5,000 points. Remember, I said the points you earn for every dollar you spend. 5,000 points gets you $5 off. All of them do that. Birthday. It's your birthday. What you going to do for your birthday? Well, get to go to the movie theaters and you get a free large popcorn and a free large drink if you're one of these 2 members. If you're just an insider, you just get a popcorn. And is that where you want to spend your birthday? I don't know.
Well, but I know some theaters, you know, people have like birthday parties where they they have the theater for themselves, you know, and they, you know, I wouldn't mind that if I were a young kid, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And be able to have your party there watching, you know, a couple movies of your choice, you know what I mean?
True.
Can't beat that, you know.
So you got some birthday gifts, free Wi-Fi. So if you want free Wi-Fi, all of them get free Wi-Fi. Exclusive.
Do you want someone to have, you know?
Yeah. How many? If you're on your damn phone the whole time you're in the theater, you shouldn't be in the theater. Wait, hold on a minute.
Unless
I'm
you're
s-
streaming it back
Yeah.
to your private home.
No, you're in there streaming it to the internet while you're in there. So you're over there. Can you imagine? I've got my Wi-Fi on so I can stream the exclusive of this movie. I want to be the first one with my cam to
Oh
have
my
it on the
gosh.
internet. So free Wi-Fi, and then exclusive offers, screenings, and more to all of them. So let's talk about what the pricing is. So Stubbs, which was the insider,
Yeah.
that's free. All you do is just sign up. It's free to join, so it
Oh,
doesn't
okay.
cost you nothing. You can join it. Stubbs Premier, that is $10 right now. It's $10 for the year, and
A year or a month?
a year.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
yearly membership. I want to say
Okay.
it was $10 a year.
Okay.
Right here.
Yeah,
right
right
here.
there. Okay.
So normally it's $15. Standard membership price is $15 a year. It is actually right now $10 a year. So you can
Wow.
actually get it for $10 a year right now. That gets you these items. Gets you the free ups series. So that's not a bad price. I mean,
Right.
So gets you 100 points for every dollar you spend. So if you go to the movie theaters, how much is it how much is a ticket? $100 to go see a movie? I mean, what?
Yeah, that's just about.
Well, it's got to be $10 or $15 to see a movie now.
Yeah. Yeah, like
So
15.
yeah, so if you spend 15, so what's that? 1,500 points to go to one movie.
Yeah.
So 1,500 points, you're
Yeah.
a third of the way to getting your $5 down here. That's 5,000 points. So and you get your free upsize. The only thing you don't get here. So your A-list gets you that's your pass to get in 3 movies a week, up to 3 movies a week. And that was $20. Let's go down here. I think that was hold on a minute. That ain't what I wanted. Come on, where are you at? I want to say it's $20 a month.
For the other one?
All right, come on, where are you at? I had it earlier. It's like $20. $20 a month. Come on. Give me a second here.
Yeah.
About Stubbs.
Okay, yeah. So go over the premiere.
There we go. With Stubbs, A-list is easy. Free online reservations, up to 3 movies every week. Any format, no blackout dates. You could have a triple feature in one day. So you can do 3 movies in one. Say that now again. Say if you if you had a day you're going to go do the movies, that is smart. You could do all of that shit in one day. Boom, 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 and hit those movies all in one day.
Live in the theater when I was a kid, and I'd be jumping from one movie to the next,
That was called sneaking in. That wasn't the same thing. That wasn't the same thing as
Yes,
this.
it is. Yes, it is.
They're not the same.
You paid for the first movie.
I paid to get in here.
Yep.
So let me see. Join now. 3 movies a week. Come on, give me why isn't it giving me it's $20 a month because I'm not seeing it right now. I'm not a member. You piece of something. It's $20 though. I'm positive I saw that. I read it. So it's $20. Which do you think that's a bad price? $20, 3 movies a week.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I mean,
even if you have kids, and because I know a lot of people, let their kids go to the movies, and I think that's fair. They could be able to get their snacks and everything, and let them watch whatever movies they're gonna want to watch.
Trying to find where I know I read it earlier. It bothers the hell out of me when I read it. I should have saved it as a bookmark, but it's probably because I have Tampa as my damn.
Yeah. Your thing, yeah.
It's probably pricing and payment. All right, let's see if he has it here. 30 days will be charged. No, it doesn't give me the details there, but $29. I think that's a pretty decent deal. If I was a movie, let's say if me and Blue lived near each other, or we were living together,
Yeah.
would I? That would be almost a deal. You know, you could say, that's not too bad. I mean, you would just like I said, to me, we would do it as one day, and you wouldn't have to go. Think about it. For $30, you don't have to go. You don't have to go every week, and it said it resets every Friday.
Okay.
So,
yeah,
I can't. It's not giving me what I'm looking for. So
let me take a look at and see.
So here, to Beach. Thank you, bud. I see. I don't know why I couldn't. I found this earlier and I couldn't find it. So $19.95 plus tax, up to 3 movies every week. Resets every Friday. I did see that. So that's not bad.
No,
that's not bad. Have 3 movies in one day. Yeah, and again, if you paid $20 for the month, now the concessions do get you, but
yeah,
I'd be a snake in the grass and be like,
yeah, you're bringing in your own stuff.
I'd be like, all right, baby, you taking a big purse. Now she don't carry a purse, but she be carrying a purse that day.
I want Doritos when I'm watching the movie. You know what I mean?
Oh my God. I don't even know. We ain't even going about Doritos. All right, so
you like them or not?
No.
No. Oh, okay.
We'll talk about Doritos after this is over.
Okay.
Canadian, $35 Canadian. So did Eddie find that? 619 must have been coming soon to an internet near you. The cams in 4D. What if you had your phone in there with free Wi-Fi? Yeah, everybody gets that part. Yeah, you over there streaming it. So yeah, I think it's good. I think it's good
because it's going to get people back in the theater.
Yeah,
you know,
and the theaters
we
have
need
struggled.
Our theaters. We need the theaters. I think.
Yeah,
you know.
I mean,
because I think my thing that I don't like is HBO and Showtime and Disney Plus and all this. All these guys are getting all that money, before the theaters could.
Yeah,
and
the theaters didn't get it.
They didn't get it, and that's where we all used to go to get our stuff. So God only knows either what they're charging, Disney Plus and these guys for the movies compared to having to, press it for the theater.
Yeah, and I mean, to me, most of the time, I'd rather watch it at home. But there has been.
I'd rather watch it at home.
There's certain things that I would like to go to the movies for. And so you guys, if you're a semi movie buff, that might be something for you guys to check out. I don't know how long they're going to do it. I remember, what was it? What was that package? Wasn't there a package that other third-party company was selling where you could go to a movie one a day, and they sold it to you as a monthly subscription, and you could go to one movie a day? I can't remember, but that company went defunct because they could not.
Yeah, you know,
the cost did not, because it's almost like a health gym. Health gym. If everybody went to the gym that had a membership, they're not going to make money. They make money for the people that don't go to the gym.
Lazy people.
That's still paying a subscription. So that's the they were hoping for that, but I think that they probably ran into where the people that actually signed up actually went.
Yeah.
His drive-in never closed. That's good. We have a couple drive-ins around here, but they're a little ways to drive to. And the theaters that are near me do serve beer. I don't know about steak, but they have a upscale menu.
It has an upscale one also.
And did you see the one where they kind of leaned back? You see where they leaned back and it kind of had like a bigger chair. Like our theater, that's what you have, and it's you order your food and then you go sit down, or you can call them to your seat.
They come to your seat.
To come get you.
Yep.
And that is nice, but it is kind of pricey.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not cheap.
Mm-hmm.
But they get money on that. They make money on the popcorn because who goes to the movies without popcorn? I mean,
There are some
mean-
people that don't. Some
Me.
people like more candy.
really,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
you know.
candy, but I gotta have popcorn too.
No, popcorn. Blech. Horrible stuff. Horrible.
And that's why I want my Doritos.
Oh my god!
You know, the popcorn's been sitting there for so long. You don't know
No,
how
it's
long.
not.
You don't even know how long it's been sitting there. You know.
Oh my god! Hey, I got something here. The beach. He takes his own chair to the movies, and hey, he gets whatever. He's got his own special
He's
spot
got his own
too.
spot too. Yeah, he's got that.
Be like
good spot.
him and Tan always gets them good spots in the theater.
Oh gosh.
So Jim says they no AMC theaters where I live. They just have Regal. So that is so you got to be. It's got an AMC. So
Yeah.
So yeah, you have to think about that. My daughter and my ex mix M&Ms and the popcorn.
Yeah.
Because
They like
my
the sweet
ex
salty.
started doing that. They would go get a bag of pop, make it in the microwave, make a bag of popcorn, and then they'd come by there and scoop out because I always got some. Dabs has always got that right near his computer, and they would scoop it up and just toss a handful in there, and into their popcorn, and I couldn't do it. And I'm like,
no, people like that sweet, savory.
Yeah. No, I just like sweet.
Yeah,
I
like
just
sweet.
like sweet. I just sweet. As sweet as I am, I like to keep it sweet. Look at
And for me, popcorn is it's just like blah. Especially because I don't like a lot of butter. And a lot of there was one place I did go that had the theater had the shakers of the so you could load it up with any different flavors that you wanted. So that I did enjoy. That's one place I did enjoy having popcorn.
Popcorn to me is like chewing cardboard. That's how it tastes. It's horrible. Then you get the hard kernels and.
Oh yeah, I don't like a hard kernel.
In the UK, you guys don't grow corn like we can here.
No, don't get me wrong. I love sweet corn. I love corn on the cob, but when it comes to popcorn, no, it's horrible. It's just like cardboard when you put it in your mouth. It's
Look at there. Like 619 says he seen some genius the other day use a straw to get the popcorn, get the butter deep down in the popcorn. It gets too soggy. I don't like it soggy.
It is. It's yeah.
I don't even like the smell of the stuff.
Really? Well, then you got to stay out of. You stay out of the theater then, because that's as soon as you walk in, it's
smell.
like
yes.
Yeah, there's a theater here in town. Now, it's not an AMC, but it's a local theater. It's like about 60 years old, if not longer. That theater's been in this town since this town started. So it is an old theater, and they do $4 movies.
Oh, cool.
Now, they don't show the brand newest
good
thing,
stuff, right?
It's always... Right, as soon as it's Cody, I see it up there.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, is that where they got it
Cody
from? I'm thinking that mug downloaded this, but no, it's right about the same time. So it's before it, once it's out. $4 a movie. Drinks are $2. Popcorn is $2, and all the refills you want. And they have the consent. They have like the where you can just go up and get the fountain, drink yourself, or the popcorn, you get it yourself without having to go wait in line. And it's an old theater, got the balcony. And it's nice. Now it's old, and it's kind of smells musty a little bit, but it's when I go in there, I like it because I ain't free popcorn when I get it. Look at Stuart says my 50-inch TV is enough to watch movies. Yeah. Octavia, peppers and popcorn.
Nachos with cheese.
No. So yeah. So I mean, that's just curious if you guys ever thought if just curious what if some people thought that maybe they would sign up for this
Mhm.
$20 a month. Maybe when I get to Canada, if there's some AMC theaters up there, I guess I need to look.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind
or
doing that.
ask some of
$20
those
a
people out
month.
there. Yeah, well, depends on when you're going. You want to go there in the winter.
When I'm having to use the dog sled to get to
The
the
dog
theater.
sled to get to the theater. And
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
because your dog won't be too happy. You have to sit
Mush.
out front,
My dog will be like, whoa, whoa,
Whoa,
whoa, that's cold.
what's going on there? Yeah. Well, your dog has never been in cold weather, has he?
She's now she's had some snow. We've had we
Okay.
get a little bit of snow, so she's seen snow and walked around snow, but it ain't gonna she gonna be blow her mind. So Penn says I'll entertain movie theater again, but home theater with Plex is more than enough.
Yeah. I understand that, Penn, but we still should support the theaters. I think that's why these theaters they've been there forever.
Yeah, and you gotta think about this. It's not just about the theater owner. Also, you got to think about the people that work there.
Yeah,
I mean, there's more people than just that one person that owns it. There's the person that's bringing you your food when you go to your fancy one. There's people bringing you the food. There's the people that are at the concession stand, people at the ticket, guy at the projector. I mean, so lots of things going on. So
yeah.
All right, let's take a look at some of the questions that you had over here.
That was some old stuff, but
Yeah, I'm sorry. Let's see. The beach has the International Olympic Community pursuit of urban events in lure of a younger audience saw street dancing battles officially added to the medal events program at the 2020 Paris Games. So I guess that's not going to be this year.
No,
it'll be next. Officially. So would it be unofficial this year? Because
if
usually
it was official, it means that it's going forward.
Well, he has it on here as
2020
in 2024.
24. Yeah, okay. So it'll be official 2024.
So they may do that this year as unofficial because remember they normally in the Olympics they'll have it unofficial one or two times prior to going official. So I'm interested. Penn has in here. Shields is a 3-time boxing champion, and she had her first UFC fight last night, and she won by stoppage. It's possible she got it on the ground too. Hey, we got that. Sorry, we went back. I wasn't reading all these things earlier.
Jason. Like a director. Penn says if he likes a director, I'll pay for sure. But custom home theater is where it is for me. I understand that, I do, but I just I'd rather see the theater make something over all of the big guys that are just trying to really put the screws to everyone else who want to watch a movie, because that's all they're doing. That's why they're doing it. They're saying, oh well, we can get 18 billion people to watch this movie.
Yeah. Well, when you're in pandemic lockdown, you had nothing else to do but watch TV.
Right.
To be I just watched the iMac version of Child 44. He ain't gonna let that go.
No, he said he was earlier, but now he's not. He's still gonna give it to me. But listen, I still like the movie, especially better than this week's movie. So.
Oh God, no! Wait a minute. So Child 44 was better than this week's movie.
Yeah.
I told you guys I didn't want to watch that movie. I said when we were all voting, I'm like, no.
That's what I said too. I would have rather watched that shark one.
So Jim says he'll go see Black Widow at the theaters. Yeah. So there's a lot of big things that's going to pop up this summer.
Right.
And again, most of us are spoiled in a way because of the big screen TV and watching.
I got a question for everyone. If your theater that you went to, and if they were to, put on like the device you have on your TV for the 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 sound and the light, if a theater went and did that, would you go? Would that draw you to it more? Thinking that you're getting to see more out of your screen, especially like with these Dolby ones that they got with for the sound with the lights. Or even imagine having lights all over the whole theater. You know what I mean?
No.
Well, but
No?
but I
No.
mean, aren't theaters already set with Dolby surround sound? I
They're
mean,
set with Dolby Surround, but I'm talking about with the lights, because I've seen this one thing that's out there with the sound with the lights that's
Mhm.
just it's off the chain. It's like it's something I've never seen before in my life.
I don't know. You have to
He's
check
on
that
about
out.
he's on about having something like you have, Todd, with your TV.
Yeah,
You like
Yeah.
the sound at the back. Having that
Huh.
in the actual main cinema.
right.
No. I think it'll be a bit too bright.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that especially with a big screen. I mean, and it's
Yeah,
so
it
dark.
would be crazy.
Yeah.
It would be ridiculous.
Well, maybe
Imagine like
some-
watching a Star Wars movie and something like that. You know what I mean?
Mm.
It'll bring you to another level.
that's another level, baby.
Yep.
Space Jam 2 is gonna suck.
Yeah.
Come on now, LeBron's in it. What do you mean?
Yeah, I know, but that was Michael's stuff.
Yeah, but yeah, we'll see.
It was Michael's jam.
Look at the beaches. He's preparing himself because Blue actually brought this up
Uh-huh.
about next week. So we've got our pick this week, the week this coming Wednesday, you guys,
Right.
because we're at an hour and a half. So
Yeah.
this Wednesday show is what's on Wednesday's Player Pass. What was our movie?
American Trader. The Trial of Axis Sally.
Okay, so that's the movie that you got to watch. You know what? And I think people should have to watch it because we all
you
watch.
have to watch it. Yeah,
We all, that's the thing. People are like, oh, no, I ain't gonna waste our time.
You remember the last
Player
time
Pass, we all watch it.
Right, because you remember that last time there was something that was so horrible, and everybody was on the same page with how bad this movie was, and we had so much fun just knocking a movie.
We tore it up.
Yeah, so you really need to watch it. We all have to suffer together.
Yeah, and it's fun. I mean, yeah, you can knock on it, but
yeah.
So that's the movie on Wednesday, and the Beach is talking about. So next Wednesday, we'll have a poll, and whatever movie gets the most votes will be the movie we watch the following week.
Yeah. So everybody in here that's not in Player Pass, please join.
Please join Player Pass, and don't pick In the Heights because In the Heights is the musical, and we know that people think, "Oh, musicals are great." No, musicals suck. I mean, I can think of like 2-3 musicals that I liked in my whole life. One of them was Pink Floyd The Wall, and it's so outside of that. I did like Hamilton. But
and the other one was The Sound of Music.
Oh
no.
No.
I ain't even gonna lie about that. No.
I till this day I still won't watch it.
Yeah. So that please join the Player Pass Telegram group and vote because Alban, when are you going to post the movies? Like Monday, Tuesday?
Maybe Sunday. Yeah, maybe Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah,
so he's going to post the movies for the week, and then whatever gets the most vote is what we have to watch the following week. And as the Beach says, I have a gut feeling people are gonna be like, In the Heights, because it's got all the hype. Oh, it's a musical. It's Broadway. You know what? No, keep it on Broadway. No, I'm fine with it on Broadway. And so vote for something else. Yeah, that's going to be real big. I posted. Did you look at that video that I posted from Pinocchio? The trailer.
I didn't watch it. I was going to watch it later. Yeah. Yeah, because Pinocchio
That
is coming out. That's supposed to be pretty good.
It's dubbed.
Uh-huh.
It's I think Blue said that it was Italian or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
But
well,
it's
he was
dubbed.
Italian.
It's dubbed, but it's not cheap looking.
Mhm.
And when I watched the trailer, I was like, okay, this
Mhm.
looks
Well, I always
together.
liked a lot of foreign films that
Yeah,
they're
I
really
know
good.
you like that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Eddie put out their West Side Story, and they're redoing it.
Well, all right. So can we really love Eddie to death? But if it's music, he's on it. He's loving it.
Yeah.
I don't care what you put music to it. He's like, oh, I like that. I like it's got music in it, and because anybody that's followed Player Pass, he is all about the music, and he loves it.
Jim says Grease.
No. Well, Grease. I guess I was young. Yeah, I didn't mind Grease, the first one. Yeah.
I didn't like Grease movies.
Yeah, it was all right. I mean,
No,
wasn't great.
I didn't like them. I didn't like them.
I guess I like the Olivia Newton-John more than anything in that.
Yeah, better than John Travolta.
Oh yeah. So yeah, we got that next. We got that on. So we have American Trader is the movie for Player Pass this coming week. So watch it, tune in, tell us what you think, tell us how much you hated it, tell us how much you loved it, whichever one you want to do. That will be next Wednesday, 5 p.m. This channel, as long as I don't get a copyright strike between then and now and then.
Yeah.
So that's going to happen.
Well, the copyright strike.
Yeah. Who knows? Who knows with me?
Yeah.
I'm walking a razor's edge.
Yeah, we're talking about movie theaters now.
Who cares? Yeah. So that's going to be the movie next week. I'm not sure. And then I know that Blue posted a couple links of things that she wanted added to the list. So we'll see. We'll see what we pick. And the more people that vote, the better. Let us know.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna watch The American Trader. I'll watch it.
You have to watch it.
I'll watch it before Wednesday. I may hate it and I may love it. I thought I was gonna hate Cruella. So
yeah,
who knows?
That was good.
Yeah. So who knows? DJ, I'm sorry. Do you got anything going on with you? Any projects? Anything you've been kicking out that's been fun?
I've always got projects on the go. I've got some of that on the go, but I can't share that one at the minute.
That's cool.
I can show it after the show.
That's cool. That's cool.
I can't actually share that one at the minute. I started a Star Trek one.
Oh, good. The new Discovery one, or
no.
Okay.
It's the original
Okay. All right. Okay.
So I wanted to I did have a mix at first. I had a mix of the new stuff and the old stuff, and it just looked a bit too crowded. So I just went back to Captain Kirk and Dr. Spock actually on the main screen. I did have quite different various people from the actual show, cast people, characters. It just looked a bit too crowded, so I stripped it all back and started again. I can show you that. That is virtually done. I've just got all the backgrounds to do. I've done all the panel work and the floor work and the icons and all that stuff. I can show you that if you want to see that.
You give us a quick look at it.
Yeah, let me just fire things up.
Hey, Alban, anything while he's getting that sorted out? Anything you've got to point out to people this week? And
no, I think we covered everything. I can't think of anything, because I didn't write anything down, which I should have. But
it's got to be like that.
Yeah,
be like
I know.
The whole list.
Well, I've been. It's funny thing is, that thing that you got from Blue for Christmas or your birthday or whatever. I've been seeing the commercials for it, and I'm like, you know what? I do need one of those things because I see the advantages of it. Because you can, but I'm looking at the side of, like, say when you can go on your phone and okay. So can you add stuff from your phone if you don't have that
to the image?
to the image or whatever, or create a new
I don't know.
document.
I don't know. I've never tried that, but maybe you could, because I mean, I can
Okay.
pull up the image off my phone.
Mhm.
I scan it in, and I can pull
Oh,
up that
okay.
image that I put on there. Maybe it can change it. I
Well,
don't
no.
know.
Or how about then creating a new document that you would add to your to the device? You know what I'm saying? Say you're out and you're saying, "Oh, I need to add this to my list," and so you start writing something down.
You may be able to do that. I haven't ever
To
tried that. I'll
export
have
it
to,
to it.
yeah, I'll have to mess around with that.
So I was
See.
thinking about it and saying, "Oh, that would be great," because that thing is pretty neat to be able to put all your notes on.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah, and it's nice because you could scan it in, and then
Mhm.
you can erase it, and you got it on your
Yeah.
phone.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
whatever, and you can put it on Google or
Mhm.
Dropbox or wherever. So, all
Yeah.
right, there you go, DJ. Sorry, bud.
That's all right. That's all right. It's like saying, just wait for you to finish talking.
Yeah.
This is, like I say, this is the Star Trek one I've been working on.
Nice.
I just try to keep it.
So you got some of the new Star Trek people there in the middle.
Yeah, in the middle. I
Mhm.
think that's the only sort of like place that I am going to put them. Originally, they were actually on the main screen.
Yeah.
And it just looked a bit too overcrowded, so I
Mhm.
just stripped it all back and, let's say, just put Captain Kirk, the original,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
and Dr. Spock, the original. So I'd say it's. Is it good? Yes. So as you can see, all the floor.
Oh, I like the art on that.
It's all been done. So
I like the backgrounds.
Mhm.
I'm all about a space background, anyways. Anybody that follows my builds will know that. It's like, ooh, that's cool. I like that.
So that's all been done. It's like I say, all the images I get from the internet, but like I say, I put them all together and.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Yeah.
I saw a little Star Trek little pop up.
You can pop up in the background there.
Did it do on the power? Did it do anything? Oh yeah, I put Star Trek on the actual power.
What about the keyboard? Did you do anything to the keyboard?
Oh yeah, I've done the keyboard as well. So as you can see on the arrows down and up,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you've actually got
it's that
the Star-
Federation.
the Federation shield.
Mhm.
So that's on. It's actually on. If you're on the system, it's actually on the ends as well.
Mm-hmm.
If you look on the end of the sub menu,
Yep, down there by Spock.
so it's on there. System, actually system.
All right, and does a little flip.
Cool.
I don't think if I've even named it. No, it's still named as DJ Light. Look, I still haven't named it. I've done all the.
What about the? You said you did something to the keyboard.
Yeah, I've done the keyboard. And that's
Okay.
All right, yeah. So you got a background to it.
Yeah.
Nice. And and you can actually see where it's at. 'Cause you gotta be careful with the colors, because if sometimes when your keyboards, if it blends into the background too much.
Yeah.
I like to say you go caps. So I might change them colours because.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Is there any reason why you always put the enter key on the left?
It's always been there.
Yeah, I know.
It's the default.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
That's the default position for it on the actual. You can move it anywhere you want.
Uh-huh.
I could move it where it says the delete, but
right where it should be where the delete is.
That's always been the default.
Okay.
Nice. Good job.
Yeah.
So you're gonna release this on your Wizard?
Yeah, this will probably probably a couple of more days before I get round to finishing it.
Okay.
Like I say, somebody did request it while I was actually on one of the shows.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
a couple of weeks back while we was actually doing one of your shows, Dabs, and
Mhm.
I said, yeah, I'll sit down and have a look around.
Hmm.
As you can see, it's not compiled because the icons ain't showing, but they'll show if I reload it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once I compile it, all the icons will show.
Yeah.
I ain't because I haven't finished it.
Yeah.
I don't compile it until I'm actually finished. So if I go back to apps, they should all show. They are all
There
the
you go.
icons
Yep.
are showing now on the left-hand side.
Nice. Good job. Good job. Oh, I like that. What was that? The Klingons?
Yeah.
I like that.
So I just tried to put little bits in, and like say,
Mhm.
I created my own Star Trek logo down the bottom.
Oh, that's your own?
Yeah,
Oh,
I've done that all in Photoshop.
wow.
Yeah, he said he went to Captain Kirk's high school.
So, and same as that background, that main background, I done that in Photoshop. You'll see it in a minute. That main background there.
With the Star Trek.
Yeah.
Nice. Looks good.
So
Yeah.
it's getting there slowly, and like you say,
Mhm.
I've been working on something else.
All right.
I've got something.
Okay.
I've got something coming out soon, and it's a new skin.
Awesome.
Oh, okay.
So people
a
got
new
something to look forward to.
Yeah, it's a new skin. It's a fork of one of Terra's.
Okay.
So it's like say it's going to be a modded fork of Terra's. Like I say, all credits will go to Terra and myself. So, but that's in the works,
Yeah.
and that's what I've been working on the last week, and it's just been a bit mind-boggling to try and get it to work because it is somewhat different.
Well, we'll be looking forward to it, and you can show us when it comes out.
So
All right. Let me move. I'm gonna move that off. I did see people did post over here. Hamilton was awesome, and I will say,
Mhm.
Hamilton was probably one of the outside of the wall was probably
Mhm.
one of my favorite musicals. I did like The Wall, and Hamilton was good. I've seen Hamilton twice, and it was like a history lesson, but I thought they did such a great job with the whole thing. The music, the lyrics, the whole thing. It just
Blue's gonna tell you they're gonna say the same thing about In the Heights.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. So we'll see. We'll see. So all right. So DJ, so you got that coming out when that stuff gets released. You put that on your wizard, if I'm correct.
yep, that will go on my wizard. On my 19 wizard. I haven't done anything for 18 for a long while now. So
Yeah. Yeah. So in the wizards, and when people say, "Well, it's a theme," and your wizard, that does not have any builds, no add-ons, no nothing.
no
All it
add-ons.
is just the skin with the art, and that's it. It's
That's
bare
it.
bones. You do what you want with it. So
Exactly.
when he creates a theme, it's basically a bare bones setup, and it's not a build. So that's the difference. So if you want to check those out, they're a great base to start with, gives you nice art to work with, and then you put the add-ons, the repos, the whole 9 yards, what you want in it. So
That's it.
that's the difference. So all right, we got that.
And it's on a nice, simple, usable skin because, like I say, it's DJ Light was forked off Silver Light, which
they're Nox skins.
They're Nox skins, so and like I say, a lot of people use Nox, and it's really, really easy to actually link menus up and everything on Nox.
Yep.
And that's why I use them.
Yeah, I did a video and I put it on my Cocoscope. I didn't put it on YouTube. I put it on Cocoscope on how to make a build, and I used Nox. I don't remember which one it was, and I did a very, very basic thing. Said, hey, this is how you add the add-ons. This is how you change the background, because people are like, I just want a basic build. And I'm like, okay. So I did a video, showed you, and so a person could watch my video, get a basic idea of how to make a build, then even use one of your skins.
Yeah.
And that just gives it even that much more look to it. So
yeah.
Yes. Awesome. So thank you, DJ, for coming on the show. I want to thank everybody for watching. Alban, thank you for coming on and hanging on and being my
your eyes.
police officer directing me, directing traffic, making sure I'm headed down the right path. Or,
Yeah.
anytime. Let's see. Like, subscribe, share.
Like, share, and subscribe.
All that stuff. Again, thanks for everyone watching. Watch the video I did on Locast if you're considering jumping into that particular add-on or the app. It's free. Well, it doesn't hurt you to try it for free. And I've got a few other things that a couple videos that I would like to take a look at. But watch us on next Wednesday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Player Pass. And there's American Trader Axis Sally.
The trial of Axis Sally.
All right, so trial of Axis Sally. So,
yeah.
And we'll go ahead and just jump off this, and I'll post the link in Streaming Matters. So anybody that would like to join for the after show, just to BS. Thanks for everyone joining. And one last thing on the way out the door, because we're down to 39 people, so people are dropping like flies. Microgen room open. Microgen or Gen 19 room opened. That is open. I've posted links in all of the Telegram groups. So if you're curious and you want to check out what Gen 19 is or where it's at, it is not at the same place that 18 was, but it's in development. Join that room. Check it out if you're considering to move into Gen 19 and creating an add-on. So we'll see you guys on the next one. And streaming matters to us because streaming